Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Kelly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They mix it up with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Blue Hens pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Catch made by the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Blue Hens will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Running back grabs it on the screen.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Clemson Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Fafita. Snags a quick throw. Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still on it. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Tigers pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 2nd down after that completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. You got momentum at the scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. Looking for the end zone this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Lewis. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
They'll go with the ground game here. The back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To throw, it's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Blue Hens line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. And the Blue Hens are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Strong game by this quarterback. So a pull-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Looks to the left, pass caught. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big throw complete to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Blue Hens will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. Great move there. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Fafita. Grabbed by the receiver. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Tigers! And that will give them the lead now. They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Blue Hens pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Throwing off play action. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get...
Pass rush gets home.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. To throw, it's Brown. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. He's looking to throw. He'll make it into the end zone. They gamble and it works. They now lead by 1 here in the fourth quarter.
Man, I'm a little bit surprised that they went for 2 instead of kicking it to tie it up. But here we are in the second half. They decided to roll the dice, and this time it's in their favor as they take the lead by a point.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. It's a quick grab, but a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. Surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The play fake on first down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Back to pass. It's Brown. Running back has it on a screen now. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Blue Hens with 1st and 10 here. Working clock with the ground game. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Brown. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the 1st down at the 47. To the air, it's Fafita. Receiver makes the grab. A quick juke. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass.
Wait, taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, and they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the 4th. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Lewis. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Makes the catch downfield. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
The ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances. And they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.